Well, hello there, my mobile balloon murderers. Today we are going on an extravaganza beyond belief to beat Himiltaka. He is pretty good. He's got 72 and 30, and we are going with some weird tower choices here today. Engineer, Monkey Ace, and Banana Farm. Now, what I'm thinking is that if we can get our Monkey Ace up to 2-3 or something like that, we'll have massive amounts of popping power, and the engineer is just going to be my early game popping power, or at least my early accurate in-game popping power. Well, we can still use the monkey ace for a little bit of popping power, kind of early game as well. Also, I got the mortar as my extra tower, so that could possibly be used as extra camo detection or something like that. We're going to have to see how this goes. Now, also keep in mind that the engineer, even though it's kind of not really that great of camo detection, can shoot out that giant explosion of white gooey goo that makes things not camo-wise anymore. But keep in mind that also this is it's kind of weird and hard to use because it's kind of expensive and engineers really don't have that much popping power, and it's also a third tier tower, which I just don't have yet, and I don't know if I want to spend all the medallions on that. So we're going with mostly farms for right now, but also keep in mind, look at the other guy on the other side. He's just got a silly little engineer, so maybe possibly we could do some damage to him with some pinks or something. Also, yeah, the monkey village over there, a really fast monkey village is at that. So very interesting tower choice indeed for him. I personally have been trying to use farms because I'm trying to practice with them. I'm trying to practice with getting economy up so I can actually make it a little bit better for me once I get a little bit better at the game. Of course, I'm still learning things. Of course, you guys are learning things along the way, hopefully. Hopefully, I'm not just one of those people that just like, you gotta do this, and this is how you do it, and you win the game every single time. No, it's not really like that. You gotta learn the different maps, you gotta learn the different strategies. You gotta play the player. You can't just play the game. The player is what makes the game different every single time. If you notice the guy over there, he's got 2 engineers over there, so what's up with that? I mean, then he's got a boomerang right there. It looks like he's got a really good amount of popping power. And also keep in mind that he's not going to try and rush me with very many balloons right now because he's spending all his money on that stuff. You can't do any sort of rush on level 6 or 8, maybe some little black balloons and stuff like that, but it's really not enough to do anything. So, since I got 2 salad farms over here, maybe we should go for another farm? Or start with my monkey ace action? That's a good question. I don't know. I got quite a bit of money, though, so maybe I should go with even more. Nah, we'll just get the monkey ace here, guys. We're going to start saving up because he has a very, very expensive tower, to say the least. Getting that gap, it's $3,000 to get a 2-3 monkey ace. But then, sadly enough, oh no, guess what I just realized? I just realized that my monkey ace cannot get to 3rd tier because I didn't upgrade it yet. My medallions. No. No, so what are we going to do here? Now I pretty much am just kind of screwed. I'm thinking, what the heck am I going to do? I have a really, really crappy amount of popping power. My engineer's bad. My monkey ace isn't very good. It's okay, but it's just way too expensive for the amount of popping power that I'm actually going to get out of it. And it's not very accurate at all. So regrow rainbows and stuff will just go right through my defense. So, I'm kind of confused on what I should do. I really only can do one more thing. Either spam engineers, or try and get some mortars up, or maybe even go with more monkey aces. But I think the best thing to do is probably at least get a mortar up, because that's going to be some Bernie stuff action. The Bernie stuff's going to help out a bunch for regular balloons. But also, maybe I could go for a quick rush against him. But he's got such good stuffs over there. Look at that. He's got a 3-0 boomerang on top of engineers. 2 engineers at that, with, it looks like a village with camo detection. So camo balloons are not going to be a way for me to do anything. And then, yeah, so then I'm also thinking, you know what, maybe I'll just get my mortar up to 2-3. Oh, crap, Ola. My mortar can't get camo detection either. So I'm just thinking, oh man, I'm screwed right here, guys. I have a bunch of money. What can I do? The only thing I can do is just go for a really quick regrow rainbow rush on level 13. And I just hope for the best. So I'm like, I don't have any camo detection. There's pretty much nothing I can do. If he sends out camo leads or anything like that, I'm screwed. So I went for this gigantic rush, and guess what he does? He uses his little thingamabob and completely rocks it. I mean, the 3-0 boomerang was just plain amazing. You really can't go wrong with 3-0 boomerang in this game. And that's what's making me realize that I need to start using boomerangs more. So in my next video, I'm really hoping to use more boomerangs and stuff like that. So I'm pretty much screwed right here, guys. I have nothing to do. I have a really terrible defense. I sold one of my banana farms already, and I could probably sell the other one and still really not do very much at all. If he rushes me with pretty much anything, I'm screwed. Just keep that in mind. But maybe he's just going to be silly enough to not do anything. So I decided, you know what, my only chance is these regrow ceramics. Let's hope that these regrow ceramics are going to be enough. It looks like those 3-0 boomerangs are actually popping them. Oh, what? 3-0 boomerangs are just plain amazing versus these ceramics. It's cray. It's cray, man. And he does end up using more battle energy to help himself survive. I'm not sure if I would have beaten him if he didn't use the battle energy, but he probably used the battle energy because he was probably pretty darn scared over there. As you can tell, regrow zebras just made me lose a few lives. And I also don't have camo detection. Very good. Look at these camo balloons right here. It's just plain awful. So I don't know if he realizes that I have no camo detection, or if he just doesn't care, or if he's just kind of toying with me right now. Whatever, but I'm like, you know, maybe we go leads. You know, maybe you got 3-0 boomerangs and not 2-3 boomerangs. Or, I mean, 3-2 boomerangs, but he did end up having those as well. And I think the only thing I could possibly do is try one more rush with Moabs. So let's go with this giant Moab rush against this guy. It's honestly the only thing I have left against him. I'm already almost losing lives with just regular yellows and pinks and silly things like that. I'm saving up a little bit more money, though, hopefully to go for a bigger Moab rush. And let's start selling things here, guys. We got to go for a solid rush. It's pretty much the only thing we can do. Got 2 Moabs. I got an engineer instead of my my farm down there. Hopefully that'll help me lose a little bit less lives here. And it looks like his engineers are actually doing a fantastic job of Moab popping power. And indeed, he got that stupid thing he used. That's his 3rd time he used it. And it looks like we're actually going to do some damage to him. Are we going to be able to kill him? No, he's down to 29 lives, but he used that little ability power thing, and now he's down to... Oh, man, this is going to be so tight here, guys. This is going to be so tight. Look, my Moabs are not doing enough, and then... Oh, my goodness. I just don't have enough popping power on my side now. But hopefully we can actually do just 29 more lives damage, but it's not happening. He's got so many engineers. He's got those 3-0 boomerangs, and I think if this Moab doesn't kill him, we're pretty much game over here, guys. There's pretty much nothing we can do. And he does end up using more of that stuff. That's, I think, the 4th or 5th time that he's actually used that just this game alone. And the zebra balloons are probably going to be my demise. Even with my monkey aces flying around over there, I don't think they can pop all those zebra balloons. Oh, rainbow balloons, too. What the heck? How are we going to pop those rainbows? Even with my mortar with the birdie stuff, which does a lot of damage, it looks like we're going to actually get overwhelmed here. So we did. We ended up getting overwhelmed, and we were defeated that game. Very, very sad indeed. But here, hopefully, we can come back a little bit better and beat this guy. So this guy's got a pretty good record as well. It's 46-20. As stated earlier in most of my other videos, we're finally facing people that have a good win record. I liked the matchmaking in these mobile versions because it seems like you play people who are better, or you play people who are worse if you're not so great, which is good. It means when I just started off the game, I had an easy time beating a lot of noob cake-ish players, which was good. It was very good. And then finally, when I started getting a little bit better, I could start doing some more cool, randomish things that I want to do. So, for example, I tried to use a cannon today. I mean, I don't know. I feel like cannons, you can use them sometimes, but it's just a problem, again, with that 3-tower choice thing. Cannons don't have any camo detection, and as far as popping power goes, you need something else that can pop zebras and blacks. So those 2 things right there, it just kind of limits the cannon quite a bit. So I think I'm going to go for just a cannon engineer start here. But I do also have my monkey ace and the sniper. So I decided to try out the monkey ace again. Why the heck not? We'll try him out and see how he does. Maybe it'll be a little bit more popping power this time. I also got lucky enough to get the sniper over there. I feel like on this level, the monkey ace might be a little bit more effective than the last level. For example, the last level was kind of short, and it didn't really go around in a circle-ish type of pattern. It was just zigzaggy. And once you get to this one, they go mostly in a circle, and it's a pretty darn long path, so it allows your monkey ace to do quite a bit more popping power. Also, 0 farms for me right now. I decided to try out without the farms. Why not? We'll go with a little bit in-game economy. Again, you want to test things out a little bit. You don't want to just keep consistent with the exact same strategies over and over and over again. Because guess what? Maybe the game changed a little bit, or maybe your thought process might have changed a little bit, and you could have gotten a little bit better at the game using different types of strategies. So that's why I'm trying these guys out. I decided, hey, let's go farmless and see if maybe, because of those 3 towers, we can make it a little bit better for us. So first thing you got to do is just check out your enemy over there. What does your enemy have? He's got a monkey wizard. What's the first weakness to monkey wizards all the time? You guys know it's a regrow yellows. So we're gonna have to pay attention to that. If he gets some sort of defense for those regrow yellows, we're gonna probably just chill with what we got. But if he doesn't, you can always go for that gigantic attack. I even think with those regrow yellow attacks, you can actually just beat him even if he uses his little battle energy thing. Keep in mind, though, also, that I think it evens out if you use your Bloons battle energy thing, and then they use their monkey battle energy thing. It kind of evens out in a sense. I don't know if that's exactly how it works, but maybe I'll start doing my big rushes with the battle energy. That's probably a little bit better. Again, just to be more on the safe side, I feel like it'll help you out quite a bit to just do that one little thing, even if it costs 1 battle energy. So who really cares about battle energy? Nobody really plays like 30 games in one day. I rarely ever use the battle energy for anything. I just use the one for the random tower every single game. And you can tell, look at that, he's got an ice tower, he's got a wizard, but is that going to be enough to stop regrow yellows? Regrow yellows are hard to pop, especially when you have billions of them, and with a lightning wizard. Lightning just makes things regrow into more regrows. It's kind of terrible. So what I did was I just kept rushing him, and I sent a $2,000 rush against him, and it looks like we're actually going to overwhelm him. Oh my god, he's got 53 lives, 43 lives, 30, 20, and we did it. We took him down. Tan had no ability to kill us. So here we go. We got one last guy here today. We got Wings Boys, 30 and 11. That's a very good win record. It's about a 3-1 win record. But he's still about on par with me with about how many games you've played and stuff like that. So we're gonna have to see if we're gonna be able to beat him as easily as I'd really like to. So again, we're gonna start off with the engineer. As you can tell, he's starting off with the wizard. So we're gonna have to see what we can do with that wizard action over there. If we can possibly do some regrow yellows just like we did last game, especially because this is even a shorter level than before. Possibly. But first thing I do is I just get my 1-0 engineer up, and then I get him up to, actually, I think I got him up to 2-0. I think that's what the blue thing means. But I got some weird tower choices over here. I got a super monkey, I got a helicopter, and I got a sniper. So realistically, I took the helicopter, I took the sniper. I decided to go back to my old way of playing the game and see how well I would do with those old version of towers. I didn't go with farms, I didn't go with anything else. This is the way I started off playing the game. So let's see if it still works. You know, I've been trying out all these weird strategies with wizards and stuff like that. And it seems like it was working okay, but I could still do probably a little bit better. So again, I went back just to see how we're going to do. And I'm still sending out these balloons. I feel like getting economy is really hard in this game, and it's kind of annoying as well. You know, sending out those blue balloons and red balloons, it takes forever to send those guys out, and you can't hold down the little button to just let the game run itself. It's kind of terrible. So he's trying to rush me with pink balloons as well. No problem for my awesome engineer over there, but I decided to get one more engineer just because I can, and just make sure I keep it more no lives lost. Maybe we can get 7 medallions instead of 5. If you do get no lives lost on any sort of games that you win, you get 7 medallions instead of 5, which is kind of nice. I mean, if you're trying to go for no lives lost every single time, and it makes you lose games, probably would cause you a problem. So I wouldn't recommend going for no lives lost every single time. Just play the game. If you're getting no lives lost, awesome. If you're not, too bad, whatever. You don't get the 2 medallions. No big deal whatsoever. We'll just play some more games. So, it's about time for me to get my helicopter up. We got to get some extra popping power in here. I'm still at touch mode with my helicopter, so I can move him around as I please. But I'm just going to leave him right here for now, but we can move him around if I want. So let's move him up here to the front. Maybe that'll get a little bit better for that black popping power. He's also got quad darts, so quad darts is kind of a nice little thing for him to use. Also, I feel like because he's on top of the balloons when he's attacking them, he just kind of goes a little crazy. He's like, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. It's like he's doing a little cheat code or something like that. But he's still down, my enemy's still down 40 lives, he's got an engineer wizard. What's the biggest weakness to wizards? If you don't get full camo section or get at least 1, 2, maybe even 3 wizards, is probably just regrow balloons. So we're going to go for a quick regrow balloon attack and see what we can do with this guy. And it looks like we're actually doing some damage, but the engineer is actually doing a pretty darn good job, and we're actually overwhelming him just a tiny bit, but I didn't have enough money, and I didn't have enough stuff to rush him with. So we made him lose quite a few lives here, only about 20, not enough for that regrow rush to work at all, especially because he got another wizard up, and he also totally prepared for that. So right now, my economy and my money's amount is kind of little. I have very little right now. Very little to work with. Going for a failed rush, it definitely hurts you in the long run. It makes level 12 and 13 the hardest part of the game. So I'm kind of waiting. Do I want to get the camo detection? Do I not want to get the camo detection? The one thing about not getting the camo detection is people realize, holy crap, this guy's got no camo detection on level 13, and they try and rush you, usually, or level 12, to start rushing you. So I didn't get my upgrade just yet. I'm just like, maybe he won't rush me, maybe he won't rush me, but I'm getting ready to use my helicopter if I need to. And there's some lead balloons. We decided to rush me some lead balloons. I need to get some stuff up really quick here. Let's get my sniper up. We need to get some 1-1 snipers over here. And my helicopter's in the way of my freaking sniper. Stupid helicopter. Get off touch mode. I should put him on pursuit, but I'm not. And then I do end up getting my my 2 snipers up. They're both on strong there. And again, one problem is that if you leave your snipers on strong, sometimes they don't shoot the lead balloons. They shoot the rainbows and stuff that might come out. So that could be one little issue that you have. Also, if he's on pursuit mode, he usually doesn't attack exactly what you want him to attack. Sometimes he attacks first. Sometimes he just attacks whatever the heck he wants. So we're getting pretty late game here, and I'm thinking, you know what? I think I should just go for an all-out attack against this guy. How about a gigantic Regrow Rainbow Rush? Maybe, just maybe, we could possibly overwhelm him with these Regrow Rainbows. Yeah, let's go! Let's attack him! Regrow Rainbow Rush attack! Anyways, We won the game. That's all I got for you guys today. As always, please press that little like button if you like this video, and have a great day.